Today is meal prep day. I am going to share with you a quick and easy lunch that I'm going to throw together to get us through the week. I also really want to make some protein chocolate chip cookies to increase my protein consumption. And then because we are getting into cold season, I am going to be making a wellness tea, but they're going to be ice cubes so that you can portion it out as you want it throughout the week. So I'm very excited to make all of those things, and I'm so glad you are here. If you are new here, my name is Rhea Peterson. I upload multiple times a week covering things like cleaning, organization, mom life, and food. I am a certified personal trainer, and I love talking nutrition and sharing what I can with all of you. So if you're new here, make sure that you are liked and subscribed so you don't miss a video, and let's get started. Okay, for these, all you will need is oranges. I have a bunch of cuties that we need to use up, so I opted not to buy any bigger ones. So I'm using cuties. Lemon, ginger. What I do is I buy it in Costco, or I buy it at Costco in bulk, and then I freeze it. Cinnamon, turmeric, and honey, and then water. But it's pretty easy. I'm just gonna get the blender out, get everything measured, and go from there. Recipe I'm using calls for one orange, like one navel orange, but I'm doubling this and I'm doing a blend of orange juice, and I'm also adding lemon. So I will put in the description box what I ended up doing. It also calls for black pepper, and I'm opting for cinnamon instead. So it would not be a Rhea video if I did not alter the recipe in some way. So I'm going to juice all of these guys in here, add a little bit of the peels, and then just keep adding ingredients.
Stuff like this is really handy when you're sick. You've got all of the vitamin C from the citrus, you've got anti-inflammatory properties from the cinnamon and turmeric. The honey helps, especially if you're like suffering from a sore throat or postnasal drip. This is really, really great to have around for that cold and flu season. Well, one thing I didn't have was like raw turmeric root, but the powdered works just fine. I just adjusted the measurements and I did 2 full teaspoons instead of using like 4 ounces of raw turmeric root. The color on this was beautiful and it smelled so good. I portioned mine out into an ice cube tray. It was very messy at first until I figured I should put it into a measuring glass, and I did do that so that it would pour cleaner. But once I put it in the ice cube tray, I am going to freeze it, and that way I can portion it out into like the servings that I want. I did have some extra that I just put into a big mason jar, and we like drank that straight. It was delicious on its own. It's also really good diluted, and you can have it hot or cold. This one turned out really, really good.
Well, you just need black beans, red onion, Frank's Red Hot. I'm obsessed with this stuff. If you've watched any of my food videos, I've made a lot of stuff with this. I'm opting for white rice today. Seasonings, I just have paprika, cumin, and salt. A little bit of olive oil just to cook the onions in, and chicken. I just get rotisserie chickens from Costco. Makes things really, really easy. But this should come together pretty quick. I'm gonna get the rice going first so that can cook, and then chop up my onion.
I'm a big fan of using the Instant Pot for rice. I did rinse my rice in the strainer, but once it's rinsed, I just stick it in the Instant Pot, equal parts water to rice. I do add a little bit of extra water, but it's just quick and easy. Press the button and you're done. So the onions and black beans came together really, really quickly. I would double it next time with how much of the rice and chicken I ended up with, but it's still really, really good. I go through phases where I like to make like more intricate meals that you have to like roast things and stuff. Other times I just want something quick and easy. And this one was really, really quick and easy. Aside from, cooking the onion down, you really don't have to do much. I got a rotisserie chicken to make it way easier. You could use your air fryer to cook up meat. You could pan fry chicken breast. There's a lot of options. I like the rotisserie chicken just for its convenience, and I can make bone broth with its carcass afterwards, which is really nice also during cold and flu season. But the rice came together really, really quickly. It was really fluffy. The onion did not take very long, and then just mixing the chicken. This one was really simple.
Next are the cookies. I mean, it's standard cookies, but it calls for protein powder. I'm gonna use the Earth Chimp. This has a really good flavor. I just have the vanilla. That is some added protein in there. And I'm going to use these dark chocolate chips. We really like dark chocolate in this house. And the recipe has you blend a cup of oats and then mix in a cup of non-blended oats, but I've already used my blender once today and I don't want to wash it again. So I'm just gonna mix in a cup of this gluten-free all-purpose flour so the cookies will still be gluten-free. But again, it's a Ria recipe now, so we've altered the course. And then just your standard other cookie ingredients. So I'm gonna mix all these up and get baking. Well, especially in the colder months, I always crave
like sweets, like desserts. It's the time to bake, it's the time for treats. So I'm trying to have balance, and it's nice to have these with the added protein and everything in it. I mean, it's still a cookie, it still has sugar, it still has butter, and those things aren't bad, but it does have the added protein boost to kind of help you feel a little bit more satiated. And it is beneficial for like recovery, and protein is always good. So when I'm getting those sweet cravings or anything, I can eat one of these and at least get a little bit more protein out of it. I did end up adding one extra egg than this. It was feeling a little dry, and so I added another egg because I did want it to be really soft and fluffy, and it did turn out. And I'll make sure that I put in the description box next to the recipe that I did add an egg as a reminder. But this one came together really quickly. Again, it's just cookies with protein powder in it, but you pick your protein powder of choice, whatever flavor you like, add it in, and it's just a really nice way to increase your protein intake and also make a delicious cookie. These cookies turned out really, really good. They were delicious. My kids really liked them too, so they did not last super long. But that is everything that I have for you. I did end up getting sick shortly after I filmed this, and it was so nice to have that wellness tea and to just have the food already in the fridge so that I didn't have to worry about it. But regardless of being sick or not, it's always nice to have ready-made food on hand that is nutritious and beneficial for you. But that is everything I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helped you come up with some ideas or motivation to meal prep. It is so easy, and I appreciate you spending time with me. I'll see you next time. Bye.